Late this summer, we took a quick weekend trip to Hilton Head Island, South Carolina to meet up with some of our friends. Here are 5 things that we did in Hilton Head Island for our weekend getaway. First up is burritos and coffee, which sounds like an unlikely pair but actually couldn't be more perfect. Java Burrito was really recommended to me by everyone I know who has been to Hilton Head Island, and I still didn't really have high expectations for it. I didn't think it could be that good, but it really was. This was my favorite meal of the whole trip, and we really wanted to go back the next morning, but unfortunately that was a Sunday and they are closed on Sundays.
We finished our breakfast at Java Burrito. This is a local burrito shop or tacos or bowls. You can get whatever you want. It's very similar to Chipotle, except the ingredients are local and fresh, so they're delicious. They also have specialty coffee. So yes, breakfast is tacos and coffee. It's so good. This place, I feel, was highly recommended and still exceeded my expectations.
Next, of course, we have the beach, but none of us had brought towels because we all thought that the Airbnb would have them. So our first stop actually ended up being the Beach and Surf Depot. It's located in walking distance to the beach, and it is a little pricey compared to a lot of the beach shops that we're used to here in Florida, but they do have anything that you would need, and they had some cute clothes and things like that. They even had ice cream, which was a nice touch. It was a really nice day for the beach, as you can tell by the crowds. The crowds don't lie, and we actually had a really eventful day at the beach. 2 people in our party got stung by jellyfish. One was not a big deal. One was actually pretty intense. And then we saw a stingray, and then shortly after that, the lifeguard came over and cleared the beach because a small shark had been seen. Unfortunately, I didn't get any of that on video, but it was just an eventful day. I think that that's something to be expected once in a while. It is the ocean, so you're going to see some ocean life sometimes. I wouldn't say that it's unsafe or anything like that, but thought it was kind of a funny part of our story worth mentioning here. For dinner, we went to the Salty Dog Cafe, and this is a pretty famous spot for dinner in Hilton Head Island. I'm going to be really honest and say that we were not overly impressed. We all liked it, but we didn't love it. We did love the area, and we thought the area was cool to walk around and kind of wander. So I think that we would still come back to the Salty Dog, but we would probably just get a drink and listen to live music outside instead of coming in for a whole meal.
Something you have to do in Hilton Head is climb the Hilton Head Lighthouse at Harbortown. It's 114 steps to the top, and you can learn all about the history on your way up.
There is so much information and history on the lighthouse that you could easily take hours climbing to the top if you wanted to read all of it. We were in a pretty big hurry because we got there really close to sunset, so we raced up the stairs to see the sunset, and then they closed shortly after sunset, so we didn't have a chance to read as much as we would have liked on our way down. This was such a quick trip to Hilton Head that we were in such a hurry trying to see as much as we could, and we didn't realize that all of this history and information was there. So I would love to come back and spend a proper amount of time reading and really soaking it in. It is 144 steps to the top of the lighthouse, and at the top you're rewarded with the most beautiful views. You could definitely take your time, especially if you wanted to read some of that information going up. We did it all at once and practically ran up the stairs to get there in time for sunset, which, as you can see, was worth it. We actually visited in August, so yes, I'm very behind on making this video, but the point is that it was really hot when we visited, and I was also almost 7 months pregnant. So doing 144 steps as fast as you can while 7 months pregnant in the August heat, and it was still worth it. So I thought that that was worth mentioning as well. The name of this lighthouse is the Harbortown Lighthouse, and Harbortown itself, where the lighthouse is located, is actually a really cool area of shops and restaurants. We would have loved to spend more time in this area, but the shops were shutting down when we got done exploring the lighthouse. The restaurants and like bar type places were still going strong, but obviously we had already eaten, so this is another area that we would like to come back to. Hilton Head Island was the last time we went on a road trip, and making this video has me really wanting to take another one. So maybe we'll have to plan that. I think Hilton Head Island was around 6 hours from where we live in Florida. So we might have to get up to the Panhandle or even some other good spots in South Carolina or Georgia. Let me know if you have any good spots, because I think it's time to plan another road trip. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful or entertaining, and if it was, make sure to let me know by subscribing or clicking that thumbs up button, and we will see you next time.